Hey, what's happening? This is Jerry over at Wealth Dynamics. Hope you're having a great day. I'm just doing a car ride here. I got Lexi. And I wanted to give you a really quick video on leadership. It's not something I speak on too much because I don't think that it applies to most people. But it is one of those buzz concepts, one of those topics everyone likes to talk about. It's romanticized. But the bottom line is, if you can't lead yourself, it doesn't matter. Like, leadership is not a concept you need to learn about. You need to figure out how to get your stuff down first before you try and lead other people. But I do want to talk to you about leadership because it's something that today really applies. So I'm an owner of a company. I own a company called Wealth Dynamics. I'm the CEO. And so in that role, I'm a leader. Like, that's something that by definition, whether I like that or not, I'm a leader. I've got to lead, meaning I go first. I do things first. I make sure the job gets done. When all else fails, I don't have the luxury to. And so that's leadership. And so today it's Sunday, 4:30 p.m. and Lexi and I are both just leaving the office. Okay, we went in today for a half day of work, and the reason why is that we had a target for our team for cash flow the other week. That's one of the main company goals that we have. We do talk about it with our staff on a daily basis, and we didn't hit our cash flow goal last week. And so the penalty was, we had a reward and a penalty. The reward was, guys, if we hit our cash flow goal, we're going to give you a half day on Friday, and there's no work at all on Saturday. But we've got to hit the target. We didn't hit the target. Okay, we missed the target pretty bad, actually. And so we made our team work a full day Saturday. That was the penalty, is you lose the half day Friday. Saturday is a full work day. Now, because we're the leaders, for us, the penalty was we worked right alongside with our team, but we also came in on Sunday. Okay, my team didn't come in on Sunday. We didn't make them. That was not something we told them they had to do. But as the owners of the company and the leaders, we said, if we failed, it's first our fault. And so we're going to come in on Sunday and we're going to put together some systems to make it go right. And so the video today is talking about leadership being, when you're the leader, it's not about, over-romanticizing relationships with people and communication styles and all this stuff. Like, yeah, that does play a role into things, but at the end of the day, being a leader means that you're the one whose head is on the chopping block. If something doesn't work, you're the one that's going to fix it. If something doesn't work, you're the one that's going to answer for it. If your team's not doing well, you're the one that's responsible. If you're not making cash flow in your business, that's your fault. If sales are down, that's your fault. It's not your team, it's you. And so the leader is somebody that's going to take it on the chin first. They're not going to volunteer their team and say, hey, it was these guys' fault. Guys, my expectation with my team, and it's not an expectation, it's something I just know. By definition, if I'm the owner of the company, I found it, I run it, and I hired them, it means that I'm more capable than they are at what I do. And so if we're not doing well in an area, I'm not going to expect them to step up. I already know that they can't. If they could, they would run the company. If they could, they wouldn't be the employee right now. They would be stepping up into executive spots. Not to put anybody down, but I'm saying that's the reality of the situation. If you're the most capable and you're the one that ultimately is in charge, then you're the one that needs to be in charge. You're the one that needs to be held responsible. And you have to do that for yourself as a leader. Okay? So we worked on a Sunday today because we're the leaders. Our team missed a target. That's our fault. Okay, we did make them come in on Saturday because, dude, at the end of the day, like, that's rewards and penalties, right? But my point today is that leadership is not an esoteric concept. Leadership is not about always delegating. Leadership is about do it, then delegate it. And if you delegate it and it's not working, that means you didn't do it good enough before you delegated it. And you do have to step down from your ivory tower, and you do need to go back in and get your hands dirty and get things figured out and get it back into power and then hand it off to competent people who can follow the system. That's leadership. So I hope that gives you some insight into my mind. If it does, that's awesome. I'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe. But, as a leader, one thing I want to wrap up on, as a leader, when you do have to work a Sunday, or you do have to work a Saturday, or you do stay at the office until 10 p.m., that comes with the job. Okay? Like, don't complain about that. It's like parenting. If you're a parent and you constantly complain about your kids, maybe you shouldn't have applied to be a parent. maybe that wasn't your thing. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. But if you did that and you already are a parent, or you already are a business owner, or you already are a manager, or you already are a leader, that comes with the job. You don't get the luxury of complaining, all I had is stay late. You should stay late. Like, that's just part of what you do. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.